You're watching Riptide Paintball.
Hey guys, it's Hornet from Riptide Paintball. Today I'm going to be talking about the HDS T4E Double Barrel Shotgun. And I got this thinking, oh my gosh, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen, a double barrel shotgun. You know, it shoots 2 out of the barrel, first strike compatible. This thing's going to be awesome. Now, when I got it, it is very, very cool concept. However, let me just tell you about some of the features. Alright, but before I do, make sure to subscribe. We'll be posting a ton of gameplay. Gameplay video will be posted directly after I post this video. So when this video is finished, there will be a link to the gameplay of this video that will be up tomorrow. Now, like I said, I'm just going to tell you some features. It holds two paintballs, in the chamber. So you put 2 in there, you close it, and you can either shoot 2 at a time by putting this arrow in the middle. You shoot both of them at the same time. You can flick this to the right, shoot the paintball on the right, flick to the left, it'll shoot the one in the left if you want to do one at a time. There is a nice rail to throw like a laser or flashlight or something on the bottom of that. It is powered by a 12 gram down here. There is, as I'm aware of, no option for a remote line, but you won't really need it. You can get about 50 shots with one 12 gram. Now, let me tell you about the bad things about it. Now, these are just some things that you should know before you buy. For example, it says that you can shoot first strike out of the box, which is true, but I would not suggest shooting first strike out of this. The reason for that is the first strikes are just barely fit in there, and you have to really push them down really, really hard. And there are not detents, but I guess like little lines to keep the paintball in there, little rails that you put it in there so it's friction fit. The first strike will break those rails, and then your paintball will just slide down the barrel. Mine have started to do that, so I'm not going to use first strike anymore through this gun. And since it is so hard to push in there, you may shoot the first strike and it'll break, which it's kind of hard to break a first strike. Alright, another thing is the reload process is, it's 2 shots and then you have to reload, which is kind of a pain. Now you can have like some sort of dump pouch with paint in it, but with that, and if you're running around and you're kind of sliding and stuff, or even just running, and one paintball breaks in there, all those paint are ruined. And it's, I mean, bang, bang. Let me reach my dump pouch real quick. Put those 2 in, do it over again. This is extreme CQB marker. Like, let me tell you why. Now, if you want to shoot both of them at the same time, it uses the same amount of CO2 as it would to shoot one of the paintballs. So the FPS when both of them are being shot out of the barrel is like 120, maybe 150. So if you shoot both of them, they may not even break. You have to get really, really close. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. But if you know how to use it, it can be a very, very useful marker. Now, I personally am not very good with it. However, I do know people that are good with the marker. I just haven't used it enough and don't have the patience to use it enough to get good at it. This is really kind of a novelty marker in my opinion. Tell me if you guys like the marker, and that's pretty much for the video today. One more thing that I want to show you is the safety. Now, there is no push safety anywhere on the marker. There is a double trigger right here. So this first trigger is the safety. So when you push that down, the safety is off, and then you pull the trigger and it fires. Some would say that that's kind of pointless because the trigger is literally the safety at the same time, because all you have to do to take it off safety is pull the trigger. But I think it works if it gets bumped on the side or something, it won't fire, and it has this trigger guard, so you should be fine. One more thing, there is no way to change the velocity, which is kind of a deal breaker in my opinion. it shoots one paintball at around 270, 280, which is perfect. However, if you want to crank it up, you can't, or if you want to crank it down, you can't. Sometimes I'm even hitting like 310. It's all over the place, mostly because of the CO2, which is not safe for field use. And if you shoot it a couple times so that it can get some of the air out, then you'll be shooting really, really low FPS, and then sometimes high FPS. So it's kind of all over the place. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, the gameplay video will be posted right after this one tomorrow, and that will be up tomorrow. So be sure to check that out, and I will try my best to get a couple kills with it. No promises, but other than that, when it comes to accuracy, it's actually not that bad. It's hard to aim because there are no rails on the top, but you really kind of get used to it. You can kind of use the knob right there just to kind of aim, and plus, you don't really need to aim. It's just kind of one of those things where you get close enough where you don't have to aim. So, yeah, that is the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked, make sure to subscribe. I will tell you, if we hit 500 subscribers by May 1st, we will be giving away a Hammer 7 paintball gun. So make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there. Keep fighting.